Hello everybody, welcome back to another Assassin's Creed Shadows video. In this one we are gonna go over the patch notes of the title update 1.1.4 that is releasing in October 28th around 14:00 UTC, 10 AM EDT and 7 AM PT. The patch sizes at the moment are roughly around 9.97 gigabytes for Xbox, for PlayStation 5, 3.44 gigabytes for PC, 9.4 gigabytes for Steam, 4.7 gigabytes, and for Mac, 9 gigabytes. Of course, there might be some changes when the patch is actually rolling out, but the patch highlights are definitely the corrupted castles and the parkour update. But let's start with the castles and what they are. They are new Animus themed activity, allowing you to revisit castles in a whole new way. Previously completed castles may now become corrupted. They will now be filled with Animus Anomalies, such as corrupted samurai daishos that patrol, heightened aggression and alerted patterns. Kill them all to unlock corrupted castles chest that awards you gear and gold. Like I said, I was thinking in my original video regarding this topic that it will include gear or hideout resources. I'm still thinking it should reward us resources either for the gear or for the hideout or both. But of course, it depends what kind of gear we are getting. If that is epic gear, yeah, that will be anticlimactic in my opinion. And of course the gold with the New Game Plus, that is no problem at all, so that might be underwhelming, so keep your expectations in this reality. But it is promised that this addition making each assault meaningful experience. Starting at level 30 and after completing at least 3 castles, up to 5 corrupted castles will appear on the map each season, giving you plenty of opportunities to re-engage castles at higher levels for greater rewards. So yeah, I definitely thinking from uncommon all the way up to mythic, because there is no way we are getting legendary gear from this one. Of course, we are having parkour update. Following the first parkour update, Ubisoft did listen to our feedback, and by us I mean the players, and now they are back with more. The team has made some tweaks and improvements to enhance the experience traversing feudal Japan. And here are the main changes and additions. Advanced parkour feature, they are adding new toggle option named Advanced Parkour that gives players more freedom of expression. When toggled through the gameplay menu, it removes all parkour barriers, meaning you can now perform side and back ejects from any heights. Time to risk life and limb for those death-defying parkour runs. Advanced parkour side and back ejects. That option also brings refined control for side and back ejects. Pressing parkour up while jumping to the side or back will still give you the height to reach your landing spot. This has not changed since the previous parkour update. However, if a decent landing spot is not available, you will now launch sideways or behind as far as possible without any height restrictions. Advanced parkour side eject down will send you downward at a sharp angle closer to your starting point, meaning you will now never gain any height. And of course there are general things that have been improved as well, like vertical ledge grab, non-standing objects such as beams, lanterns and more. Of course the manual jumps, non-standing objects. For example, if you're running on the rooftops, now you can make small jumps whenever there's small obstacles. And of course, directional gadgets, it is gonna be huge, because I'm always personally jumping in the wrong way. I don't know why, I just am. And you can do that by simply pressing towards the nearest ledge and tap the parkour up button to catch that ledge and prevent your character from falling. And it will work from any height, so no restrictions on that, which is fantastic. And yeah, I am definitely gonna put my very limited parkour skills to the test with this one. Of course, there are so many more people that are much better with this one, but hey, we all can try, am I right? This actually did catch my eye with the patch notes of the 1.1.4. Gold weapons. And yes, that's right, gold weapons, just like we get for completing the New Game Plus for the very first time. We got the golden katanas that were introduced in the title update
1.0.7.
and those are still bound to the New Game Plus, but now we are getting new additional gold weapons. We are getting gold Tanto, and you can get that by completing all legendary Sami-Is. I actually wonder if we have completed the New Game Plus runs and so on, are these automatically unlocked or not? We will see really soon if that is the case, because I have done everything few times already in my latest New Game Plus. I think it is the third New Game Plus tier. I haven't done absolutely everything, so hopefully these will be unlocked. Gold Bow, complete all horse archeries. Golden Kusarigama, complete all meditations. Golden Naginata, complete all kata activities. Kanabo, reach level 100. And Golden Teppo, reach hideout level 13. Unfortunately, there are no additional information, but if I have to take a guess, I honestly think these will have the exact same perks as the katanas, but now you can use your favorite weapons with that perk or with that engraving if you decide to use other bows but still want the perk, aka exchanging Mon for increased damage or something like that. But the key point is the exchange of Mon for that perk. And for the katanas, it is 150 per use, so we will see, and I will definitely try to do some kind of recap of the weapon perks when I have them all. Also, as noted before in my community posts, in my previous videos, Ubisoft is trying to constantly rebalance the anomalies, keys, projects, and this time, as you already might know, the infinite key reward from the projects from 400 down to 100 per reward, so we are getting max 200 keys per week instead of 4 to 800. So that is definitely encouraging if we are getting projects at the pace we are getting them right now. So hopefully the frequency of the project releases are increased instead. So if anybody from Ubisoft is watching this video, consider that making new projects available like every 4 weeks or so. You can add so much stuff, like all of the legacy outfits, other AC related outfits as well from the NPCs. For example, I'm dying to get the Guardian outfits, especially the Wolf one, because that thing is so amazing. And of course, we definitely need completely white outfit for Naue as well. And one thing I already did notice, and somehow this is already in the game, but in the project menu, the Anomalies tab will now be accessible from the rewards page instead of the menu's landing page. And that is getting thumbs down from me, because it is just extra steps in order to see the anomalies at all. With the release of Corrupted Castles, a related anomaly will be available in every weekly rotation to over data fragments for completing this new activity. So at least there is that added to the anomalies, but I'm not sure if that is 6th weekly anomaly, if we are including the DLC, the Close of Awaji anomaly, or is that replacing one of the previous ones. So I'm not sure if the anomalies are increased from 5 to 6. We will know soon enough, and of course I'm doing live streams of the anomaly resets and of course the Animus exchange resets. So definitely subscribe for more so you won't ever miss out on anything regarding AC. It is time to take a look of the list of the bug fixes. So let's go. The first thing on the list is the Sakura Fox mount is no longer having identity crisis and no longer uses horse sound effects. Addressed an issue where the Pathfinder navigation will end up abruptly in the New Game Plus when heading to the Mount Zen. Tomiko no longer mentions that Katsuhime has left the hideout even though she was still there. Awkward. And somehow I never got that one, and I was one of the first who actually uploaded stuff on Katsuhime, quitting, breaking up with Naue, or at least I think I'm in the first bunch. Fixed on issue where the olive, the black cat from Robotopoulos collectible pet was missing from the players who did not own the Claws of Awaji DLC, and since there has been so much time already between Robo's original video and this patch, I will show you the location, but there's more, so definitely check out his channel. That video link will be in the description box down below, but be sure to stay until the end of this video. We are also getting increased XP given to the players from the Animus Anomalies by 100%. Increased the chance to get gold from stockpile when stable level 4 to 30%. Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Lowered the cost to purchase gold at itinerant vendors by 50%, and that is huge because it started to getting out of the hand the amount of more one piece of gold it cost. So I kinda can recommend of buying the gold from the itinerant vendors once again, and I have updated video on that one for Claws of Awaji and also 2 parts for the main game. If you want to take a look, those will be in description box as well. Stability. The game no longer crashes when speaking to Hanzo during the Snake in the Shrine quest, which actually happened to me with the Claws of Awaji. The game no longer crashes during the final assault quest when destroying the barricade. Gameplay fixes. Fixed on issue where the codex entry board games would not be unlocked. Slash of Spritzer Naginata can now be correctly upgraded at boards. Resolved on issue where collected keys did not appear in the inventory, if only it were this simple in real life. Yagoro no longer appears as an enemy after being recruited as an ally. Addressed on issue where players were forced into the Nagana Simon fight after talking with Nobutsuna. The heightened reflexes. The ability no longer triggers random moon burst effects, aka the golden katana perk, or the visual of that. Fixed on issue where large crate could be moved outside of its rails in Shimosato Kofun. Of course, I'm not gonna read all of this, but in my opinion, the highlights. So definitely take a look of the full patch notes. Link for that one can also be found in the description box down below of this video. Fixed on issue where players received duplicate legendary items in the New Game Plus after completing quests or opening legendary chests. Fixed on issue where NPC ally chat bubbles would disappear when approached in the hideout. They must have been shy. Contracts will now refresh in Awaji if the season passes while in Japan and vice versa. Fixed on issue with already discovered opportunities for locations and vendors in Awaji not appearing as completed. Demolishing hideout buildings will now refund the cost of all levels. Added a workaround for players who performed kata or kuchigiri and not appearing as completed. And the workaround for that one, do them again and they will shown as completed. And for that one, I highly recommend going into the options and turning on the auto completion. Fixed on issue where plus 6% affliction buildup when hitting multiple enemies perk wasn't awarded upon killing Fujichika Nakawama. Total butcher, but it is what it is. Fixed on issue where Naue's eyes no longer remain wide open during cutscenes. You okay, Naue? Address some armor damage perks that did not showcase the correct values. This is a text-only change, so no affecting the perks, only the text. For the photo mode, result on issue where the cloth continued to move while photo mode was active. I never even realized that was an issue. Fixed an issue where ink filter appeared distorted and did not display blood as read in the photo mode. Some spoilers, I guess. Chained. Players are no longer stuck in the Rift world after completing the Rift, and yeah, that happened to me. Out of the Shadows quest addressed an issue where players couldn't leave the room after speaking to Tomiko. He only wanted some company. And this one is kinda sad in my opinion. Mayu's offerings fixed an issue where the quest completed automatically in the New Game Plus. Well, not automatically per se, because you still have to go to Mayu, talk to her, but after that, yeah, completed without even single offering made. But I honestly think that was a feature because that quest is so useless, so annoying. So, Ubisoft, don't fix the fixed thing. In my opinion, the Mayu's offering quest was perfect in the New Game Plus as it was before this, because it is so tedious to go over again and again with all of the offerings. But that is pretty much everything that was in the patch notes, and of course I try to go live as soon as this update goes live, and of course I try to recap some things after I have tested some of the features from this one. And of course, if the patch notes are having any issues that you are having, let me know in the comments down below. Did they actually got fixed or not? For now, remember to smash the like button, subscribe for more, because we are almost at 10,000 subscribers. That would be so awesome to get there this year. And also consider becoming a member of the channel. Special thanks to Ubisoft and Casper for providing me the access to the notes a little bit earlier, so I was able to make this video as swiftly as possible for you guys. Thank you, and see you in the next one.
Oof.